Hey guys, what's up? It's Cuffer here. SDF just posted in the dev Q&A at 1:15, so about like 25 minutes ago. And I just wanted to go over through it. Maybe some people didn't see. So yeah, let's get into it. SDF. Hello everyone. A lot of things have been happening over the last few weeks, so I just wanted to post a quick update. This update will not replace the upcoming live Q&A, but I hope it will still hold you over until then. Thank you all very much for the continuous support, and I hope this answers your questions. How has the development process progressed over the past few weeks? Throughout 2024, we have been experimenting with weekly patches to refine the game in our desired direction. However, this led to a decline in the patch quality and took a toll on the health of our developers. As we entered 2025, we have focused on restructuring our pipeline to extend the patch cycle. We initially planned to release the patch in the last week of February, 2 weeks after patch 79. However, we realized that the content we were preparing had not reached the level of polish we desired. Typical. Instead, of rushing a patch, we decided to delay it by a week to ensure better quality. That's totally fine, yeah. This upcoming patch will include random dungeons for goblins and ruins, along with new perks and skills for sorcerer, making the completion of sorcerer development. Great, so sorcerer will be complete. New spells too, that's cool. Additionally, we have been constantly considering the fact that players with gear score of 0 to 24 make up more than 50% of our player base. That is interesting. I had no idea. We have been working to make the game more suitable for casual players by testing various gear scores and exploring ways to make the dungeon escape easier. Allowing players to achieve at least minimal success, however. However, this also resulted in a loss of game tension and made the game feel dull. As a result, we have decided to completely separate the two modes, with High Roller returning to its original vision. These changes will be included in patch 80, and additional time was needed for these adjustments. That's crazy. What does this even mean they're gonna do? So High Roller, are they changing what normals is though? Is that what the plan is here? With longer patch intervals, can Iron Mace provide more information to help us understand what to expect? This is something we aim to improve in the future. While some may disagree, we do not have any hesitation in communicating. In fact, we can do so frequently and comfortably. However, the issue has been that our messages are not always well organized or tend to be scattered. This is why we have been taking official communication methods such as the Tavern Table. That's the podcast that they host. The challenge is that preparing and managing such communication takes more resources than we initially expected. We strive to provide more frequent and accurate updates. There have been discussions about layoffs. Were they related to the lawsuit? The layoffs were unrelated, so this is like Soma, Seven, and Lucy, all those people. The layoffs were unrelated to the lawsuit. Some dismissals resulted from individuals misusing game patch information for personal benefit outside the company. Others were due to continued negligence despite having given significant time to improve. In some cases, there was simply a misalignment between the expectations of the company and the individual. I bet that's about Soma. Every layoff had a clear and justified reason. Can Iron Mace continue operating despite the lawsuit and mobile contract termination? This is big. In the future, we'll try to communicate immediately on these key issues. I think we often miss the timing of communication while we're busy dealing with real problems. Okay, so what he's saying is these aren't real problems, making players curious. First, regarding the lawsuit. To be clear, the lawsuit does not affect the game services or maintenance. However, it does take up a significant amount of time from me and key team members. We have to review all legal documents prepared by our legal team and law firm, and many of our teams spend substantial time creating and gathering evidence? Anyways. That said, this is simply a matter of us working harder. We will do our best to balance the game development while ensuring we handle legal matters responsibly. Regarding the mobile contract, this too is unrelated to the lawsuit. We are in the process of terminating the contract by mutual agreement at the request of the other party. This will not result in any losses to us, nor will impact our game development services. In the future, we will be looking for new mobile partnerships to expand our own mobile platform, but it's not something we're considering now. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. So what, you're gonna make your own mobile game and then fight with them for it? That sounds petty, and I like it. Fuck Crafton. Stream sniping has become more common recently. Is Iron Mace working on an issue to prevent this issue? We are aware on a solution to prevent this issue. We are aware that since the introduction of CMM, I don't know what that is. Stream sniffing has become worse. Is that what they call it in Korea? Contrary to expectations. Oh, is that? I think that's the report. There are several there are ways to prevent re-entry to the same entrance, etc. But this can cause this continuous dungeon, can cause another problem and cannot easily be determined. CM and escape down system adjustments are scheduled, and we think that it can solve the problem together in this process. Okay, so slight change. They're hoping to fix it. Cheaters seem to be more prevalent recently. Can we expect improvements in this area? We have been researching a system that allows player community to help isolate cheaters. This research is nearly complete, with development now in its early stages. Conceptually, this system is related to adjusting the weight of the player's reports based on their report success rate, i.e. how often the reports lead to a ban or being outlawed. Additionally, our proprietary anti-cheat program, Iron Shield, has made significant progress, is undergoing testing in our internal QA server. It will soon be applied to the live server, so I think everyone's going to get banned. I think if you have League of Legends open or anything like that, Valorant, you're getting banned. That would be my guess. We've also been researching AI integration into the enhanced anti-cheat efficiency over the past few months, and we have reached a stage where it's viable. Really? I wonder what that will look like. While we cannot disclose all the details, we are actively developing and improving these systems with passion, and we expect them to lead to better results. We will do our best. Can we expect anything to freshen up, anything fresh to liven up the current wipe? Any exciting events or ways to bring players back? Well, first, High Roller mode will return to being a hardcore experience. Okay, so they're making changes mid-season again. As much as we're talking about fresh and we're talking about new uniques, a new boss. We're not talking about changing the way people play the game. That's something you never want to do in the middle of the wipe. They've done this every single wipe. I have low expectations for this. A new arena season is also planned to launch during the current season. So what the fuck was the point of arena season now? Do we get any rewards? I mean, fuck. I'm happy that they fix it. There's so many problems with the arena ranked leaderboard that I'll get into in a different video. But it's so bad to just have this goal for people and then not have any reward for them. Anyways, once the sorcerer update is complete, we will finally be able to adjust the game's core mechanics. The first targets will be bunny hopping and movement speed. Interesting. We have wanted to address this issue for a long time, but have been waiting for the right timing. I wish they would put desync right here. I mean, take out movement speed, put desync right there. Unfortunately, nothing new may happen this season. Still, we're preparing for next season at the same time, making sure this season doesn't get too boring. In closing, in Korea, we have slowly begun engaging with the media. While overseas, we have relied mainly on Discord and random podcasts. This has led to information asymmetry depending on the communication channel. To resolve this, we will do our best to ensure that all regions are receiving information simultaneously through more balanced communication efforts. Also, I have recently started playing Fighter. What a quote to end on. Ro is probably playing with Demon's Glee and realizing how strong it is. But yeah, Great answers, great communication. This is what people have been asking for weeks and weeks and months and months. Great to hear that lawsuit's not gonna fuck with anything. Mobile contract's not gonna fuck with anything. They're fixing cheaters, fixing stream sniping. Laid off some for valid reasons. So yeah, looking forward to the game. If this is the state of the game that we're looking at, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.